at the Peppermill Resort Hotel here in Reno. Poker Night in America is brought to you by 888 Poker, where the world plays online. Blinds are 25 and 50 in this cash game. Action folded around to Hank Zarnecki.
Openers.
I would have a Merlot. Yeah. How about that for a read? I just
That was
feel
a
like that's a good read.
spot on read, sir.
I don't have Merlot here, though. You got to get a Cabernet here. It's Madavi Cabernet. That's the best that they offer at the Reno Hilton. That's pretty funny.
We're close to California, too.
Flops
That's kind of weird.
6-9 ace. Schneider's flopped aces up. 225 the bet on the flop. I raised to 650 from Tom Schneider, the man they call Donkey Bomber. And the turn is a jack. Call from Hank as we now approach $4,000 in this pot. River's a deuce of diamonds.
What is it, 17?
No, sorry.
Are these short?
I think they're short ones.
Okay, let me verify that.
Yeah, put one on top of each.
So it's going to be 16.
Zarnecki sitting with just top pair, top kicker, but he does make the call.
Call.
I know.
These restaurants have got to have all kinds of wine.
No, I'm sure they do.
Nice answer.
They got it. The steakhouse.
There's 250.
Call.
I'm desensitized to it now. I'm totally fine with it.
Well, I will say this, it could be just a coincidence, but he's raised under the gun on my big blind every time.
It's been a bunch of times, hasn't it, sir?
It actually is a coincidence, but I noticed it as well. For what it's worth.
Chad, you can't allow that.
Well, since you're in,
I'll try to get him for you.
I took it last time when Tom called, I
That's
called.
true.
Yeah, you won last
I won that.
I'll try to get him for you.
Both players hit the ace on the flop and elect to check. And here comes the turn, and wow, that helps Mark.
Raise it, make it 1,000.
Here comes the river. It is a 7. Berkey checks.
That is 13. 13.
A long decision here from Matt Berkey.
God forbid. We got to speed the game up.
Relax, we're here $8.
It's only money. It's only money.
You're a good table captain, sir. I like you. Ace 10.
I was afraid of that.
You have ace? Yeah, I know you have like a good ace.
Yeah, I know. I think so. And I need to see that.
Poker Night in America brought to you by 888 Poker, where the world plays online.
He's upset. He's straddling because they don't have a flying Merlot for him.
It's a spite straddle.
All right, you win a pot, and now you think you can yeah, I was gonna
I'm going
say.
to push people around.
All right,
He is green chip
I
leader.
can't push Chad around.
you cannot.
Well,
Chad's in the pot.
I'm
You
gonna
might as well
come
just
and see.
fold right
It's
now.
unbelievable. Cole.
All right,
Let's go. Gamble it up.
all right. God, look at the confidence that
I
Tom
love gambling.
has. Oh Lord.
I think they're going to team up on you again.
We know. We've
Let's
seen.
get 'em.
Let's
We've
get 'em.
seen your fashion line.
Yeah, exactly.
Flops Queen 8-3. And everyone's checking. Chad bets 600.
Really?
That's what I was thinking.
You teach him how to overcall, Chad? Is that what you taught him? The overcall move?
River's a king. Chad is first act. His aces out of the small blind.
I said no 5 times. Look who's behind me.
He bets 2,000. I think if it's just Chad and Dan in this hand, Dan probably calls now, but since Schneider is also waiting in the weeds, Dan's in kind of a tricky spot. And Dan folds.
I don't like gambling.
And Schneider folds too.
Show bluff it. Put me on tilt. Put me on big tilt.
You're already on tilt.
No, that's true. Put me on
He's on
more.
light tilt.
I'm on light.
It would put me on bigger tilt, Tom. I think I had you beat there, Tom.
You had me beat? I don't think so.
I had a king.
You had a king.
I did.
Follow the king.
I folded a king.
How did you get to see the river?
Yeah.
That's the real question here, Dan.
So what do you think? Clubs. I mean, come on.
Clubs? There was diamonds, though.
They're clubs and diamonds.
Oh, you had them both.
Yeah, you had double flush draw.
Double flush draw.
Win back-to-back tournaments.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Right.
They don't want to do it.
Well, you're right about that.
Try to go for the three-peat.
Yeah, I did. I was trying hard. I was trying real hard.
Yeah, they're trying to bring people in when they're slow, which you can understand, but at the same time, let's not overlap everything. I mean, that's just...
It's really bad for the event.
It's horrible.
I apologize. And that was me that was in a bad mood when you didn't cash in the $50,000 event.
Yes, it was.
I apologize. I was projecting.
I was not
I was
pleased about
projecting.
it either.
And Chad raises to 750. And Mark is re-raising to 2250. This event was filmed in November of last year, and of course, a couple of short months later, Chad Brown lost his battle with cancer. A nice move by the World Series of Poker, honoring Chad with a bracelet before he passed away. And we were honored to have him on Poker Night in America here tonight from Reno. And he is going to make the call.
Let the fun begin.
It's almost scary. He just flatted me there. Now I'm like, don't know what he's got.
And wow, what a flop for Chad.
I check.
Both players check. Here comes the turn. It's a deuce of clubs. So now both players have a flush draw.
How much? 15?
And Mark can't help himself. So this pot now has $7,800 in it. The river is a jack of clubs. So that gives Chad Brown the nut flush, and Mark is sitting with the second nut flush.
4,000.
God, I'm afraid you have kings. Oh my God. You flat me with their kings? Oh, Chad. Damn it. Why is it every time I get this hand, this board always comes up? I call. He calls. Damn it! I knew that. Nice hand.
Wow.
Wow, and a huge $15,000 pot goes the way of Chad Brown.
You know I have
I know he's
queens.
got
obviously.
queens. If I miss, I'm done.
When we come back, it's time to go bowling. Back to the action here at Peppermill Reno on Poker Night in America. And happy to be joined by the Prince of Poker, Scotty Wynn, stopping by to say hi to the players.
Hey, they didn't believe the story about how you, when you were suiting Dawn, you parked the RV in front of her parents' house.
Yeah.
Right? See? You didn't believe me.
That's amazing. You know what? Romance is still alive. Scotty Wynn, romance is still alive.
700.
Thank you so much, Dan, for doing that. I really, really saved me $100. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you already doubled up?
346, one stay.
Oh my God. You better go to church or something, buddy. Jeez.
What did you have?
Aces and then 8 jacket stay. From 346, one stay. I lost.
Oh my God. No, you have to go to a strip club with the gong meeting.
Oh, yeah. He said he can't win the hands, right? So I walked out.
I heard they were telling you
I
to get out.
big, right? He go like, you come down, sweat me, go broke. I said, something like that. So when he pushed.
2,300 bucks in the pot pre-flop.
I didn't see his hand, but I know the old man playing. Struggle to call. When he sees him, he try to muck it so fast. But the player said, no, you got to turn over.
Really?
Looks like everyone's checking. So here comes the turn. It is a 10. So Dan and Hank both have a straight.
Are you out?
No. I lost half my stack.
Oh, I thought you were out.
He almost got
on break?
They're both checking.
no break. Let's still play at the walk.
Yeah, I like that.
You know how I do.
The ambassador.
That's right.
The prince.
You know how I do, baby.
I do.
Matt will check.
I've seen you in action.
So here comes the river. It's a 7. 2 pair for Berkey on the river, but that's still nothing compared to the straights that both Dan and Hank have.
You didn't call me.
Can I sleep for more than 3 hours one night?
in Vegas, like when I text him like, "Are you playing today?" He go, "Yeah," but I'm still sleeping. I be there the last minute. Every event he comes like
Last minute.
5 minutes before the day's over, right?
I'm all in.
Oh, you really play ace queen like that, dude? Why did I raise?
Hypothetically, would that be a bad way to play ace queen?
Perfect at this point.
So would that make me a professional if I played ace queen like
It would, sir. Absolutely.
No.
This would be for all the money that Hank has sitting in front of him. Zarnecki would go broke on this hand.
If you show me a bluff, I have to kill myself.
that? Really? Is that a promise or just a threat?
Minimum stab himself in the eye with a pencil. At minimum.
I call. I say it, Dan.
Of course I have ace queen.
Of course he does, yeah.
Terrible call.
Of course he does.
Chad knew 100% of ace queen.
Let me give you a little bad news. I folded 10 queen of spades.
I'm the worst.
Wow, did you really?
No, I'm the worst, sir. You can't be any worse than me.
Action starts on Schneider in this hand.
Can I get a Calistoga, dear?
I don't know if I did.
Under the gun raise with Queen 7 of spades, absolutely.
$475.
475.
Background to Schneider. He will call.
Four-way pot.
Yeah, four-way pot for sure.
No, you don't. My hand's
What? How do you fold there, sir?
Wow, that's just unusual.
That's crazy.
My hand's way too good.
That is crazy right there.
It's not.
That's not right.
The player's not happy that Berkey folds. Flop is 3-4 deuce with a couple of clubs.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're going to the turn. 4 of spades. It's now a flush draw for both Bonsack and Schneider.
800.
And the river is at 10 of clubs.
2,000.
And here comes Schneider with the third best hand, betting 2,000 on the river.
Jesus, Tom.
Pocket nines, see you later. And ace jack, see you later. Great play from Tom Schneider.
River really sucked. 150.
150.
Nines for Mark.
Yeah, I pretty much telegraphed my hand, but you know what the hell.
Got paid though.
Damn it, Chad. Chad, could you just fold, please?
800.
They brought me in.
Chad, come on, please, sir.
800 an ounce.
Wow, that is. Chad, you're priced in, sir.
I am priced in.
Apparently.
And wow, look at this. Pre-flop, we've got $4,000 in the pot and 5 players seeing this flop together. Ace jack 4.
Check.
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 $1,400 is the bet into a $4,000 pot. And look at this, the folds just keep on coming.
Nice answer.
Tom continuing to play his rush. A couple of big hands in a row there worth over $5,000 for Tom Schneider.
Hey, if you like this video from season whatever from Poker Night in America, there are at least 41 other seasons, and we've got every episode here on our page at your disposal. Go to town, but make sure you hit like and subscribe.